You still bothering Kanye?
No.
Didn't I tell you about that?
Why you always try to make something out of nothing, man?
I told him. I said, you keep bothering Kanye. Kanye ain't got nothing for you. And you just gonna keep putting them, you keep blowing them
Listen.
up. Thank you. Heavy hitters.
It's not either or. It's just such a difference between two artists. Between the contrast between the two of us is so different that it's like you like white or you like black.
Right.
It's not a gray area at all. You know what I'm saying? It's just that's an easy situation. There was never actually a beef in that situation. I don't even think anybody could mistake it for that because he wouldn't say anything.
Right.
Fucking pissed me off.
He won't never. That's my point. I told you he's not doing it. There it is, baby. Off the mixtape, War Angel.
Yeah.
Message. Tough.
But
I hear it though. I hear
you
it.
can hear the intensity in it, and it's actual a time frame. That's a prequel to Get Rich.
Okay.
You know, What's the Name is pretty much like that too. Like I had to draw from things that happened to me prior to Get Rich or Die Trying, because that was that moment, that move right before, you know, after being shot and running around and feeling like everybody is, you know, you up against that, you know. So it's Get Rich or Die Trying. If somebody says that from a working class space, it just says that they're simply determined. But in my space, it felt like I meant it literally. You know, like I was actually gonna get rich or actually get killed in the process, because I was so closely associated with Jam Master Jay, and having that happen to him in that time frame made it feel like it was very possible. So, you know, I think in some ways people were like, I don't want to get up and go to the bathroom, I might miss it. Like they may kill him while I'm not looking, so let me pay close attention and make sure I pick up every piece of what he does, because he's the kind of artist that might not be around. And we know how your value increases as an artist when you can no longer create.
Right.
You know, so,
Jam Master Jay.
Yeah, God bless him.
What's up with the wasn't there a documentary or something?
Yeah, it's an actual documentary, The Life and Death of Jam Master Jay. His nephew Fonz.
Right.
Been working on that project for about 5 years, and I got a chance to see it, and I thought it was amazing. You know what I mean? Like they took their time and put it together really good. So I decided to be supportive of him and to actually release it within this actual album packaging. So there's three different versions of my actual album. There's one that is a full-length feature film that I wrote, my first film project. It's titled Before I Self-Destruct, and there's also The Life and Death of Jam Master Jay, and then there's additional footage that would probably be in your traditional special edition packaging of your art. But the film project for me too, that was interesting. Like, you know, it allowed me to write with more depth. You know, like the song has 3 minutes, 2 minutes 50 seconds, 3 minutes long.
Right.
And you know, there's only time for descriptions. There's no real period for cause and effect. You know, for you to actually show what the things lead a person to this actual lifestyle and create it. Like there's a lot of people out there that ID and understand exactly what I'm saying when I'm saying these different things in music. And then there's a class of people that goes, what is going on? These people are absolutely crazy because they're not under the same circumstances. They don't, you know, can't even understand. Like I was in a conversation and I'm looking at the people that I'm talking to going, they thought I was crazy because I said, no, there is a point where somebody has to get shot. You see what I'm saying?
You still feel like that?
Well, because of the circumstances I grew up under, I understand it.
Right.
You know what I mean? If there's a way around it, like when in Robert Greene's, we got the 50th Laws coming out. He wrote the 48 Laws of Power. Everybody's familiar with. And he wrote a law, the short to the actual law is when you destroy completely. And a lot of the hip hop community and the urban community interpreted that as don't shoot him, kill him. They didn't bother to think if it's not serious enough to have the altercation, let's just ignore it.
Right.
You know, so in that space, I kind of applied that a little bit in the Rick Ross space, because this guy's not, I mean, what do? Shoot a cop? Because he wants to be a rapper? You know what I mean? In that space, like when it gets to the point, I was getting a little heated. Like at one point, like when I was doing the psychic told me, because I started feeling like it's the same camp, it's the same group of people.
Against you.
Yeah, so at different points, like and Yayo too, like Yayo missed a lot of stuff. So
being incarcerated?
Yeah, so like he missed the whole transition. So when he came back, he didn't even understand it. Like somebody in our neighborhood got 100,000, he's not the kind of person you should talk about. Meaning he can afford maybe 4 breaks.
Right.
He breaking it up. He hitting this guy 250. These group over here down with him and different people. and they'll get active in a heartbeat. So if you saying their name too much, they ain't gonna come through there to ask you why, without coming to address it. You know, so he's just looking at it like, why are we not addressing it? And I'm like, cause we're not supposed to right now. We're public property.
Right.
At this point, and people, you know, they're allowed their right. Just look at the web in general. Like, you know, everybody has a right to their comment. You know, everybody has a right to actually blog and they're tougher through the keyboard. Their choice of words.
What are the rules now with the web? You could be a gangster on record. You could be a gangster on the web. How does that apply now? Like, I mean, you know, can the court of law, can they use what you say right now on the show against you?
I'm sure they can. You know, I mean, and that's how you gotta be conscious of what you're actually saying.
Right.
You know.
Now that you're rich, what's your struggle now? You know, before you had a different struggle on the come up. You know, what's your struggle now? I mean, even though you got money and you got a lot of power, there's got to be still a struggle.
Well, I think, you know, my interpretation of rich is different. I think a person who's rich in life is content. You know, and I'm ambitious. So I haven't quite accomplished what I'm after. You know, I always reassess goals, recreate goals, and trying to move forward in that actual direction of accomplishing it. But, you know, as far as I'm really not as rich as some of my peers. You know, like I'm really low maintenance.
I see that.
You know what I mean? And it's like, even like I could have, when a guy says he's fly because he has clothes, come on, man. They don't make shirts I can't buy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like you don't have, it's a choice. If I decide to be glammed out, like sometimes I think those guys are like, they call it metrosexual.
Right.
It's the same thing. They're gay, man. Gay, man. Where I'm from, we call them gay. They're happy. Yeah,
but just like you get your hands done.
Yeah, I mean,
you get your feet done.
These are necessities. Getting your nails done.
Yeah, but that's still
that's just hygiene.
But well then that's the problem. A
lot
of men are nasty. They never even do that.
I don't put gloss on it.
Oh, nobody does. Well, I hope not. I hope nobody does. You're not supposed to do that.
Let's check these nails in there.
Oh man, yeah, right. You could buy anything out. Yo, what's up? You got a wifey or something?
Nah, I'm chilling, man.
Still single?
Yeah, you can't really take me off the market.
It's not happening.
All right, now I'm
fuck
chilling.
that. You know, matter of fact, can you trust? Is it hard for you to trust somebody?
I do. I absolutely have trust issues. I had a real
like for real.
Yeah.
Like, you know, fuck you, bitch. You want my money and my power. You want half my shit.
Well,
do you feel like that? I mean, in the back of your head, you're not gonna say it out loud to her, are you?
Well, not really. Like, fuck you, bitch. You want my money and power. It's more like who are you? Because I've been around a person for a long time. I had no idea who they are. You know, because they showed me something so new that makes me feel like what I thought I knew about them wasn't the truth. You know, and I'm sure that this is what everybody feels like when they're going through divorce. Or through, like, you know, those long-term situations when they've been around a person.
Why y'all looking at me? Fuck y'all.
Yeah, I mean, because then you would figure that there would be some kind of way to make that split without having to
it's nasty.
Split everything else. You know what I mean?
Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all.
What, you going through it?
Yeah, I'm going through it. Fuck y'all.
See?
And look, the whole entire world knows.
I didn't know. Everybody knows.
The whole entire world knows.
Everybody but me.
Hey, listen, if I get fucked up, you're going to have to hold your whole Spanish friend down. Because this is where what's that shit called? Invested interest.
Invested interest.
You know what I'm saying? Jesus Christ.